Greetings and welcome to KIN111065 Section 065 Basic Weight Training. My name is Adrian and I'll be your instructor for this course. For the record, I can be reached at afleische, A-F-L-E-I-S-H-E, at harpercollege.edu. That is the best place to reach me. I have a phone and email on campus, but I am rarely able to actually check that. So if you need anything, or you need to contact me, do it through afleische at harpercollege.edu. That'll also not only get to me, and I'll get back to you within at least 24 hours, probably sooner, but it'll also give us a record of any kind of communication that we have. For today's session, just looking at doing some basic housekeeping, kind of setting expectations, schedule of events, clean up any kind of student issues that we're going to have on the first day, and just notes regarding some safety, and also teambuildr, which is an app that we use for delivering content for our class. So this is a layout of the course description and disclaimer of the course, and this is done specifically here as well as on the syllabi, because you should have read this and actually signed off on this before you join this course. If you do have any kind of medical issues or concerns, please let me know and we can accommodate as best as possible. Given the nature of this course is working out and fitness, the best course of action is to err on the side of caution, just to make sure we don't put somebody in a situation where they can actually be injured or exacerbate an existing condition through working out. Further, you have a basic structure of this is about strength training and working out, so you will be exposed to fitness in general, and so as a result, if there are any conditions that are present and we need to truncate, again, let me know and we can adjust. In this class, you'll have an overview of fitness in general, different styles of working out, different equipment in the weight room, different ways of working out, and utilizing different equipment to suit those purposes and being able to accomplish a workout. Beyond that, when you look at working out, there are different ways to apply stressors to the body through cardiovascular strength training, different types of strength training, different types of cardiovascular, and all of those will be explored in this class. So when you look at our class is predominantly an online delivery. The reason being is the master schedulers for Harper do not assign a classroom for our course. So pretty much everything has to be done through deliverables online. And the result of this is a bunch of videos with me talking over a slide presentation, which doesn't bother me, but I often feel that there's great information that can be delivered, at least over a 5-minute presentation in class. And I've done this before where I've had a classroom session where I've banged out 5 minutes of lecture and then we go ahead and hit the gym and work out for the 45 minutes after that, or an hour, depending on if it's a late start class. But with this course, given we don't have a classroom, the majority, if not all of the class time, will be allocated towards workouts. Now, granted, our first session today will be a ton of figuring things out, figuring out how to use teambuildr, ironing out some of the wrinkles that are in that process. But once we get going, it's all about working out for our course. And so given we don't have a classroom per se, and the weight room is our classroom, what you're looking at is the deliverables will be online. Students will be required to attend and participate in class, and that'll be done through working out. And the other area of points will be teambuildr. So if you look at our class, and the way it breaks out, we'll have 4 check for learning assignments. We'll have 24 sessions. If you look at our course, it's really a 14-week course. And then if you minus out spring break and you minus out finals week, which we're not going to have a final for this course, you're very welcome, we'll end up with 24 sessions at 5 points apiece. And if you add all of this up, it gives you 230 total points. And the holy grail that everybody's looking for in here is how many points do I need for each grade level. So it's right there in the first week slides for you. Get those 198 points and get that A. Now when you look at, this reads as examination, I need to delete that out of there, but with attendance and participation, what I'm asking for you to do is get to class. I don't care if you got to put a hat on backwards and crawl here to class, but get to class and get those points. Beyond that, with check for learning assignments will be administered on Blackboard, and I do everything on Blackboard. You'll have the assignment and an announcement, and so it's pretty easy to find on Blackboard. If you ever have trouble, let me know. But the way it's going to shake out is roughly the end of February, the week before spring break, halfway through April on the 16th or so. And then one last one on May 7th will be our 4 check for learnings. With working out, obviously, here you are, you're increasing your activity levels, and as a result, you increase the level of risk or potential risk. Please be smart about working out. If you see damaged equipment or there are unsafe surroundings or somebody is misusing equipment around you, and please don't misuse equipment yourself, let me know, because those are the kind of things that would not be, say, your fault in terms of working out and having an injury. But if you look at poor workout technique, that goes on to the user as well as the instructor, if I can be frank, and then poor coaching by me. So what I hope is through my hands-on in the classroom and also through Teambuildr using as a deliverable, we'll be able to have good coaching, good technique, and the other 3, the first 3, specifically, we can resolve if there's any kind of issue in the weight room. But again, if you see something, please say something and let me know. Thanks. Now, with exercise, if you're doing certain exercises where the weight is overhead or weight is over chest, perhaps even using a bar for doing barbell squats, please use a spotter. If you have to, if you're going to use heavy enough weight, then you'll definitely need a spotter. Also be aware of your surroundings, right? If somebody next to you is throwing medicine balls, you might have to move over a little bit or might have to accommodate the person next to you, just as good gym etiquette would dictate that they should also be aware of their surroundings and you. But that doesn't always happen. Regarding exercise, if you have a new exercise that you're uncertain of, with the Teambuildr app, there is the ability to point and click on little video icons to help you through the process. Now, I don't have 100% coverage on all exercises, but the majority of them, I do have videos, so students can reference those to see how to work out and do a particular exercise correctly. And again, much like the safety, if you see something, say something. If you have a question, ask. Please feel free. I'm going to be in that weight room. I'll be circulating and moving around and talking with students, checking in for attendance, going over Teambuildr functionality, and we'll go ahead and I have to say I'm pretty accessible in that regard. So go ahead and ask any questions you might have. With Teambuildr, you should have received a request through your Harper email. It was a push email from me through Teambuildr to you. And this is going to be one of the primary ways that I actually deliver content for our workouts. And it's done specifically because it allows me to track real time what is going on with the class and allows me a fail-safe in case I miss you on attendance on, say, I don't know, February 13th. I can see on February 13th you did your workout. So it's a real easy way for me to actually check and see and have a fail-safe in terms of attendance. So when you get in here, your username is going to be your email address for Harper. Realize that your Harper email address, not some Gmail address or some other random address you might have in the system, but I took literally your Harper email address, and your password is Harper #1200. And once you get in there, go ahead and change that #, knock yourself out to whatever you'll remember. With the workouts on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you'll get a push email from Teambuildr going over, or not going over, but showing your workout for the day. You'll still need to log in through the Teambuildr app to be able to update everything, but once you log in, you can scroll through your calendar to do a workout. And in that calendar feature, you can provide feedback, and we'll go through this. But you can see in here, where's my mouse? You can see in here, that's the icon for the video. And when you're in here working out, you do seated row, say you do 100 pounds, you type in the number of reps, 100 pounds, number of reps, 100 pounds, number of reps, etc. And you type in that information, and from there, it's a pretty cool app. It'll take the weight and the reps that you complete and be able to calculate out a 1 rep max. You'll see over time in this upper left-hand corner, you'll have a 1 rep max pop up. Also, this green icon gives you the history. So on seated row, it'll show that on the 11th, you did X amount of weight, Y amount of times. And then on the 17th, the next time you did seated row, it'll show that again. So it gives you an idea of what you're doing for your workouts, so you have a better idea of how much weight to throw around. And please accept that Teambuildr invite. I've had students not do that, and it just blows me away because it's the easiest 10 points you'll ever get in any class on any assignment. But also, it's the Teambuildr app that allows you to earn part of your participation in attendance points. So go ahead, click that, and take care of it. And when you're in the fitness center, don't just walk by and say, oh, no, and mumble at me. Make sure you walk up and say, hey, good morning, John Doe here to work out. Jane Smith here to work out. And make sure I confirm with you that I have your name so we don't miss those points. If you can't make it to class, send me an email to the address we have on the first slide. And it'll also be in my Blackboard as well. And with that, look, I understand car trouble happens, batteries die, tires go flat, kids get sick. Get it, got it, I understand it. But in my world, the difference between an excused and an unexcused absence is an email. So I have some kind of proof that you just didn't blow off a class. So please send me an email, and that way we have a record of your inability to make the class and the reason why. Got it? So I hope you all have a great time in this class and learn a ton about working out. I plan on doing most of my presentations much like this for this class and going over everything beforehand, I hope, and leading up to the Check for Learning assignments. With that, I'll catch you in the gym. Thanks.